I'm glad to be here in the 8 visions, and I have put together a series, which is very hard for me to do because I live on treasure that I find in a dump, and the treasure tells me what to make. I can't go there and say, I'd like 20 saints, please. Just line up and come home with me. I just have to wait and see what I get. But since 2016, up until now, I've been working on a series. When the scraps that I find help me on the series, I put something together, and it's called Exile and Angels. And I think the root of it is from the Wim Wenders movie from the 60s or 70s, where he had Wings of Desire, and the conceit was that the angels were in Berlin, living in the library, sitting next to the big gargoyles on the buildings, and whenever anyone was having an anxiety attack or in danger, they would interfere, be an intermediary, or if somebody was killed or died, they would calm them down and take them off. And this whole coexistence with angels while we live our daily lives was no problem for me. I believe that from start to finish. And so when I learn about people losing their homes for ecological disasters or criminal governments or invasions, it just, people who have nothing left but memories, leaving their life to go to something they don't know and can't see. I don't think those people are far off from angels who really have no place except every place. And they have no time but all time. And so I put together a group of work that the scraps help me design, where there's vestments that are floating or wings, like the one here. This lovely flake came home recently after this stump had been sitting around for a few years waiting for something to happen. And then many tops showed up. We finally figured out the one that was just right. So this is an angel, but it has a solid core and a fragile top. And that's so like, I think, all of our folks who are living in total upheaval and finding new homes throughout the world. And my art isn't just heavy duty, coexist with trouble. I do make funny things and animals and flowers and goofy little people. But this series is very important to me, and I'm glad to show it here. And since people are leaving troubles, we all have troubles. Today I moved the piece that's in the postcard, and his head came off. So I'll be taking his head home, and him, and he, thee, she, they, and put it back on again. But the thing about scraps is that they are deemed useless, ready to be melted. And they make a good metaphor for making story in sculpture about people who say we are not useless, we are not disposable, we will find a new home, we will have families, we will become contributors to others, we will take care of others soon enough in our own lives. So from scrap to hope. Thanks.